Hey, what's up? This is Jared with the Daily App Show. Today we're going to take a look at miArts from Microsoft, yet another fun application from Microsoft. So what we start out here with is a blank screen, and we have lots of different tools down in our tool palette below. The first one that I'd like to show you is the pen tool, which also is a brush tool and different other types of brush strokes. So we can come in here and choose what we would like. We can choose our stroke size. We can choose from whatever color we would like. If we don't like that color, we can kind of hit the slider and get different hues, different darkness values to customize that color. We can also go into the color mixer and create our own custom colors that we would like to create, basically like mixing paint in a bucket. So I like the color picker, so I'm just going to go ahead and choose a bright color and make sure I have the paintbrush chosen and my stroke size at 100%. That's fine for me. And I can come in here and I can color around. There is a FX button that allows us to paint with neon. So I'm going to let it choose my background color and turn it dark so we could really see the neon. And there you can see we've got neon looking color showing up, and I could turn that off if I wanted to just by tapping on that button and going in and grabbing another color as well and painting with that color. We have a undo button here and a redo in case I made a mistake. That way I don't have to start over. We have an eraser tool here that we can use to erase. We have a smudge tool that allows us to kind of distort and do whatever we want to do to anything that we've added to this this painting or this picture. The stamp tool gives us some different options here. We've got some different things that we could throw in there, and then of course we can also throw in some text by tapping here and then adding text. You can choose between 3 different fonts, turn on bolder italics, and then paste that right in just by stamping it in. Of course, the text is hard to see because it looks like it's got black text with a shadow. So let's double tap on the eraser to clear out everything that we've got there. Right here, we can choose a background image to paint on, or we can choose from one of these image frames if we wanted to. I could choose a color for a background and just tap, and I've applied it. It works the same way with any of the other frames as well. Now down here we have different ways that we can paint and draw. So let's get our brush back and choose a color. Let's choose a bright color, and we can paint as you see here. I can tap on the straight button there and draw straight lines, or paint with those straight lines as well. What I like is being able to use these straight lines because I myself am not the best at drawing straight lines, especially with my finger on this device. So for me, I like that. And then also circles, I could do that and do multiple ones just like so. Let's get rid of those. Probably the coolest feature of this app is being able to paint frame by frame and create your own animation. So right here you've got some different options to set up your animation. You've got the speed, copying the last frame, adding actual recording sound, and then coming soon is being able to distribute it to your YouTube or Twitter account. So, and then you can also save it to memory or reset things as well. So let's go back and let's paint. Let's go ahead and choose a brush here. And I think I will just paint in neon. So let's start something. Let's start with a circle, and then let's go back and paint. Let's choose our next frame, hit the plus, and you can see it leaves an outline there so that we can remember what we had, because when we go back and start our second frame, we need to kind of do the same thing first, and then we need to add a second item in there as well. Then we can go in and we can add another frame, and you can see it dulls it out again because it gives you a lot of flexibility when you do this way, so that you can either make your animation grow and change over time, or you can, of course, make it completely different. So let's go and add another frame here. Plus, we've got another frame. Let's draw back again over this, get our line, and then our swirly, and then let's add another swirly. So now we've got 4 frames, and if I wanted to play them, I can play them just like that. I can also go view frame by frame just as such, and then when I'm done, I can hit save animation to memory, or I can load a previous animation from my memory as well. So you can see I had some different spaces where I can add some animations, and then of course delete some of them if I didn't want to have those anymore. So very cool. See, I could even add frames intermittently in here. If I accidentally did that, I can delete that out. Use the slider to move through those frames. So you can write words, you could draw pictures in here, and you can animate all of it, and then of course create these creations. Of course, it's going to be the next software update that they release where you'll be able to share it on YouTube and of course your Twitter account. So get this app now, start creating your animations and saving them so you can show people, and then of course you'll be able to share those animations out on the internet rather soon. You'll be able to Twitter them and YouTube them out to all of your friends. So definitely a fun application. With the sharing capability coming, it's definitely going to be worth to have. So whether you just like creating little drawings or maybe animations, or of course if you have kids, this is the ultimate fun tool for kids to be able to create their own little drawings and animations. I think you're really going to love miArt. Go ahead and get it in the App Store today.